next unit we had submitted in is Myrrh, and let me tell you, I have a soft spot for this girl right here. So both units I really like a lot, because one thing about Myrrh is that I don't know, I feel like her Halloween skin and her regular skin are just they're freaking adorable. So we're gonna give her a +10 for being a kawaii lolly. In this picture right here, I'm seeing nothing but wholesomeness right here, so we're gonna give her another +10 right there. So we're looking at a total of 20 right now. We're gonna look at those gigantic wings, giving her another +10. So not only can she pull out the cute, but she can also pull out the scary, and I like that too. So we're also gonna give her another +5 for red, because she has red eyes and I like that a lot, as well as the red dress, so another +5 right there. We're also gonna give her another +10 for being bulky as hell, because she's one of the only lollies that I know that is super bulky and also flying unit. And I have a soft spot for dragons, so another +10. So with that being said, all the points down, she has 42 HP, which is really nice for a flying unit. I really like that a lot. Unfortunately, and this is just me personally, I can see the defense, like I'm already looking ahead a little bit here. So you have an assistant set of defense, which is good. I like it because it makes it super bulky. However, it's unfortunate that you have the minus attack, because she could do very well with minus attack. But I mean, I can understand that though. So once maybe if you get another Myrrh or something to fix that, then that'd be great. I think that would help you out a lot. So once you fix that, her speed's kind of but you know what though, if you look at her defenses though, especially with that Fury 3 that I'm seeing, she's gonna be a beastie tank, and she is kind of a beastie tank. She can hit hard too. So that's one thing I really did like about Myrrh, especially when I first started playing this game. I was like, look at this cute little dragon, she's not gonna do much to me, and I find out that she just wrecks house. So I mean, it's crazy, it really is. But moving on with that, so 42 defense, solid, and 34 res, which is pretty good. And then one thing about Myrrh is she has Great Flame, and if I remember correctly, with Great Flame, let me see, I haven't seen Great Flame in like a while, but because like I have Halloween Myrrh, and that's why, like, because like with Halloween Myrrh, like I like that one a little bit better, even though she has that nasty double weakness with her when it comes to that. But she is a very good unit. I'm actually have to possibly look this one up, because I do not remember what that one does off the top of my head. So however, so hold on, actually that's actually one that I was like, man, I actually got stumped a little bit, because I haven't seen her in some time. So minute. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for watching. Also, this is also going to be streamed live from Twitch. So if you guys are watching from YouTube, you guys can join us at any time. I stream every single day, and we try to have a lot of good times. Not only do we do builds, but we also do battles. We do critiques. We do just silly things, honestly. So we try to have a good time. So that's one thing that I really try to push inside of my streams. So again, everyone who's watching, thank you so much for watching. But yes, Great Flame does it where she gets attack +3. If the unit's defense is lower, then you can make an automatic follow-up attack. So that gives her a quicker post, which is awesome, because that's just going to make it so that you don't have to use that slot, because her speed is not the best. So with that being said, when you have riposte to be able to move around, you can pretty much move yourself where you need to be, and you don't have a restriction when it comes to that. You do have a double, don't get me wrong, she gets double too. Like for instance, Myrrh has the armor and dragon, while she has flying and dragon, but you have something for that. You have IO shield, which makes it so that you don't have to worry about your flying weakness, which is great. And then of course you have Fury 3, which is going to give you that +6 to is it +6 everything? I'm gonna actually have to look that up too, because I'm trying to think to myself, like, is it +6 or is it +4? I don't remember off the top of my head. But what I will say though is Fury would work very well for you, because it not only does it boost up that attack of yours, but pretty much gives you those defenses and stuff too. Oh, and I was actually completely wrong, it's actually +3, so I'm way off. But anyway, so that's also going to help you with a lot of your stat buffs. And then you have quicker post as well, possibly for if you don't have higher defense. That I might have to look up, but I thought you already got an automatic, so that might be something where you might want to swap. I could be wrong, and chat will probably check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. However, you do have a hone attack too, so I'm assuming that this is maybe a new Myrrh for you, so maybe you just have a few things that you still want to build up on her, which is still fine. So it looks like, all in all though, she has a very good kit being built, and I'm excited to see kind of like what that's going to look like inside of the future. But again, I'm always going to give you a little bit of extra points there, because I like Myrrh. Like she was actually one of my few dragons I really wanted right off the top of my head, and I've always wanted dragons. Like dragon teams are always like one of my favorites. So moving on to one of our other submissions here, we have Thay. Now Thay I don't really have too much knowledge with, because Thay is semi new and she got dropped into the 4 and the 3-star pool, but I do like her though. Like I know when she got first released, she was definitely like like a lot of people are like, okay, well, even myself, I didn't really see anything too crazy on her, but I mean, you can do a lot with her. She can be bulky. Let me see, because she does have a few skills that can make her work. But with that being said, I'm gonna give her for art now +5 for art. I like it. It's not my favorite. It's also not the worst thing I've seen either. So I mean, the next thing I would say is I do like that she's a flyer. She has like that real stern demeanor, like you can see in her face, like pretty much don't mess with me, and I can give you props for that. +10 for that, absolutely. And then I'm gonna give her another +5 for blue. She matches blue with everything. I like blue. Red's more my thing, but because I feel like it works so much better for her right there, I'm just gonna sit her with a solid 20. But honestly, that's all that I can give her, because I don't like a hell of a lot of things about her, but I do like a few. So I will give credit where credit is due. Until then, we're looking at her HP, which is looking like a solid 43, which is really nice for a flyer. I like it. Her attack is a little low at 45, which is kind of but you know what? You can usually fix that because your defense is a lot higher. Now your speed is looking at a total of about 36, so that's pretty middling. Your defense is a lot higher, especially with that assist. It's going to be about 38, which is going to be really nice. So you can pretty much, if you can spam your specials, that's going to be where you really shine. And then you have your Vanguard Plus, which is going to be really fantastic for her. I think that works out pretty well, because if you have it where you're going to be adding into, I would say, like, if you want to add yourself to be a little bit more, I would say all around bulkier, you can either do defense and defense, or you can do defense and res, in the sense of like, because like Vanguard is going to make it so that it grants +7 in defense during combat. However, you can either have it where you can get the res refine, that's giving you a few more extra points in res, that's making you a little bit more bulkier, or you can go straight up inside of the defense, and maybe that'll be better for you because you can use your Ignis to its fullest potential, which is always a thing too. And then so there's always that. Then you have steady position 2, which will work out very well for her. It would increase her stats there as well. And then you have seal speed defense 2, which again, very nice for her right there. It gives her a little bit more stats inside your speed and defense, while her attack smoke 3 is going to again drop everything there. And then I can tell that she's a little bit new, because I can tell this account's a little bit new because you have a close defense 1, unless this is something brand new for you. But I'd say that works out very well, because it makes it so it's going to increase any kind of attackers that are coming your way, close counter of course, but you can also maybe even do a distant defense, which might actually work out really well for you too, because that might make it so that because a lot of the times with your res being a little bit lower, but if you kind of make it so that you try to make your all around bulky, especially with the Vanguard, you're going to give her a little bit more points inside of res. And also if you change up your stats to try to make it so that you're just making her a little bit more bulky with that, I think personally that you're going to benefit a little bit more from that. And Jelly, no, I see you, so I'm just ignoring you because you're Jelly. I'm just playing, man. And the last thing we have is our very last build that was submitted in was Soleil. Now Soleil, and I apologize, there's some pictures that were a little bit more bigger than others, so I tried to do the best I could to try to get them out. But Soleil, so I really like her a lot. Now if I want to give her some points, we're about to throw down these points, boys. So +10 for cute, +10 for brave, +10 for okay, hold on, bear with me, I almost said this, but I'm not sure if she's bisexual or if she's lesbian, but I like it both. You know, +10 for being different, so I'm gonna say that. Then +10 for awesome armor. Then I'm gonna give her another +5 for pink hair, +5 for pink eyes, because I don't see much of that. And let's see, one more. I'm gonna give her another +10 because I like her personality. You ever played a Fates game right there? She is she's there, and she has that confidence that I like, and you know, I can respect that. So another +10 there. So all in all, solid bulky point system there for her. And then moving on down to HP, we're looking at a total of 46 HP, which is very high for a infantry unit. I really like it a lot, with 64 64 attack, boys. That's a lot. Now a lot of I don't know, I don't really see that too much on very many units unless they're going to be sacrificing a lot of how should I say, if you're sacrificing a lot of speed or something, you should usually are sacrificing a lot for that. However, if you look at her speed stat, that's looking like a solid 42. So with that being said, she's not gonna really get doubled up very much, and she can double a lot herself. So I think she's in a very good spot, honestly. And then her defenses are also really good with solid 35 defense, and Rez is looking at 31, which is fantastic. And she's working with the slaying edge. Now the reason why I feel like she has the slaying edge, I think that actually works out very well for her, because just you're pretty much gonna have it. I'm assuming you have the refine for speed or attack, or excuse me, not attack. I'm assuming you have it for speed, and you're gonna have it so that your cooldown is a lot lower, and then you have growing wind with it, which is going to work out really well for her kit. I also like Fury 3 as well, because not only are you going to give yourself +3 to everything, you're going to also make it so that your defenses are a lot bulkier, and also your res, and you can also pretty much, you can take it in that sense. And since you're running a special spiral 3 build, you're going to try to make it so that you're going to be spamming your special as much as you possibly can, which is great. But you also have it where you can support your team as well, because you have attack tactics. So you want to make sure that you're doing good, but you're also trying to give it to your team too. So I like that too. I would have to see what kind of team that you're running, and because your attack is so high, you're like using heavy blade immediately, which again drops it so that your special is going to be coming down a lot quicker. So all in all, she looks scary, my man. Like, she does tons of damage. She seems to do a lot when it comes to being able to sustain herself, especially with that fury. So hats off to you. This is probably one of the bulkier builds that I've seen tonight. So all in all, this is a really good build, and I really like it. And again, of course, I'm going to give you a little bit of extra points because I like this unit. This unit is a fantastic unit, and I think she's a cutie pie too. So I like cute units. So, but yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. So I'm going to be doing a little bit better the next time, because this was a little bit more chopped than I wanted. However, I've never done this one before, so there was a few things that I had to make sure that I have the next time for a summer showcase. But it was fun, and I had a good time. And we're gonna go over any kind of builds, and I would take any kind of build request. I like to look at small budget whale builds. I like to look at people who have all the money and no money, so because I like to see where you're at for your status wise. So, but that's all that I have for you guys tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy yourself, and hopefully I see you again. Bye now.